chapter 7. Just give me any version, I will do it. Yeah, I want you to say a version. Sorry? King James. I do prefer Swahili Union version. Okay, thank you. I'll be doing New Living Translation. Please, NLT. Chapter 7. The chapter has 10 verses. New Living Translation, IT. I think you can clap for me as we're waiting for projection. Okay. So, the king and Haman went to Queen Esther's banquet. On this second occasion, the king again, while they were drinking wine, the king again asked Queen Esther, "Tell me, what do you want, Queen Esther? Tell me your request. I will give it to you, even the half of the kingdom." Then Queen Esther replied, "If I have found a favor with the king, and if it pleases the king to grant my request, I ask that my life and the lives of my people will be spared. For we have been sold to those who would kill, who would slaughter, and annihilate us. If we had been merely sold to slaves, I could remain quiet, for that is a very trivial matter to warrant disturbing a king." "Who will do such a thing?" King Caesar demanded. Who will be so presumptuous as to touch you?" And King Esther replied, "This wicked Haman. He is our adversary and our enemy." Then Haman grew pale with fright, before the king and the queen. Now the king jumped into his feet in a rage and went out to the palace garden. However, Haman remained behind and pleaded for his life with Queen Esther, for he knew that the king is intended to kill him. So in despair, Haman fell in a couch where Queen Esther was reclining at a table, just as the king was returning from the garden palace. And the king demanded, "Even he assaulted the queen in the palace before my very own eyes." As soon as the king spoke, the king's attendants covered Haman's face, signaling his doom. And Habona, one of the king's eunuchs, came and said, "Haman has set up a sharpened pole that stands 75 feet in his courtyard. He intended to use it to impale Mordecai, that man who saved the king from assassination. Then impale Haman on it," the king ordered. So they impale Haman on. Yeah. So they impale Haman on the. Okay, where are people impaled? Okay, so they impale a man on that thing, right? And that intended to impale Mordecai, and the king's anger was subsided. Thank you very much.